great, but the cards are fickle. You could wind up rich or without a nickel on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Good to see you. Welcome to Card Sharks. You're very kind. Thank you. Well, this poem is kind of prophetic about you could wind up rich or without a nickel because we had a little bit of both on our last show. I hope you were with us. We thank Bonnie McDonald of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for that opening poem. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. Mr. Bettine, if you will, start loading in the cards, and we'll meet our players on Card Sharks. Our champion, Norma Brown. Good to see you again.
Thank you, Jim.
And again, our congratulations. Yes, I said about that poem being prophetic. At the beginning of our last show, somebody busted with the money cards. And at the end, Norma, for the first time ever, we say it often, with 7 cards up there, what can be done? Norma, in one shot at the money cards, $28,800. She got it all.
Fantastic.
Now, you were saying you wanted to win some money to fly back to Japan first class.
Oh, yes, or by the jet.
Oh, you
one,
They buy your own.
Right.
You're a gutsy better. You got good cards, but you went with them.
Well, I had a hunch, so we better go.
Well, again, our congratulations. You're our formidable opponent for our challenger.
Thank you.
Who we're meeting for the first time, Hikmet Malkoun. Hi, Hikmet. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jim.
Why don't you tell us something about yourself?
Okay, Jim. My name is Hikmet Malkoun from Beirut, Lebanon. I like traveling. I've been around the world, and I'm a flight instructor, and flew a couple times around the country over the United States, and I'm so glad I'm here.
Good. How does it look from the air, Hikmet?
It's so beautiful. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh, we're delighted to hear it. Nice to have you here with us. Good luck at the match.
Thank you.
Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Each player has a deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled. The players cut them before we go in the air. Norma, the champion, plays the upper cards, the red cards. Hikmet, the challenger, the lower cards, the blue cards. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question. And Norma, the first question goes to you. We found 100 unmarried couples who are living together. And we asked the women, do you ever feel guilty about living out of wedlock? How many women said they do feel guilty?
I can't believe they're feeling guilty because if they love the man enough, there would be no guilt involved. So I would say the number's going to be a little bit more than the average. Let's go.
How many do feel guilty?
Do feel guilty. Let's go for a low number. Let's go for 16 feel guilty.
16 feel guilty out of 100.
I think Norma is right. I don't think women would feel guilty about that, and I would go a little lower.
Even lower than that?
Uh-huh.
If it is lower, you go to the board first, Hikmet. If not, it'll be Norma. And the actual number of women who feel guilty about living out of wedlock is 24, not lower. Norma.
Okay, let's go.
Still a fairly low number there, though. And Norma, you start off with an 8.
Okay, let's change that if we may.
Whenever you win the question, you have the right to change it to a 5. A little better card.
Okay, let's go higher.
Higher than a 5. Yes, with a 10.
No hunches, let's freeze.
You're going to freeze it.
Yes.
We move the freeze bar over. That keeps Hikmet away from his cards. And the question to you, Hikmet. We asked 100 men who are bodybuilders. Do you find muscular women sexy? How many bodybuilders said they do find muscular women sexy?
Well, this is a tough question. I don't think bodybuilders would like women. They are tough. I would go. How many?
How many said they do find muscular women sexy?
It would be a low number. Let's say 35.
35 find muscular women sexy.
No. Men like their women nice and firm, but not muscular. Let's go lower.
Even lower than that?
Yes.
The actual number of bodybuilders who find muscular women sexy is 42. It's not lower. Hikmet.
Great.
Well.
Great.
I guess if they're into that themselves. So, Hikmet, you'll start off with a
great card. Good.
Okay, queen.
Okay, I want to go lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes,
Great.
Queen.
Great. Let's go higher, please, Jim.
Higher than a 3. An 8.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Great. Let's go lower, Jim.
Lower than an 8.
Lower. Great. Great. Go higher.
The first game of the match us to make a comeback right after we take time out for this.
Card Sharks with Jim Perry is on twice a day. Card Sharks today at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern.
And we are back with the challenger leading 1-0. Same 2 decks of cards. Janice is dealing them out. I thank you. Norma?
Okay.
We asked 100 married men. When you first met your wife, were you in love with another woman? How many men said they were in love with another woman?
Oh, my, what do men consider love? That's going to be a hard question because a man doesn't look at it like a woman does. I think I'm going for a low number because I don't think men really fall in love quite that quickly. So let's say 27.
27 were in love with another woman, Hickman.
Well, it's a tough question, but I think the number is going to be a little higher.
Higher than that.
A little higher.
The actual number of married men who were in love with another woman when they met their wife is 17, and it is not higher. Norma, you need this
Good card.
And you're starting with a big ace.
Okay, Jim. Lower.
Lower than an ace. Yes, a king.
Jim. Let's go lower.
Lower than a king. Oh, yes, a jack.
Oh.
Look at those high cards.
I would give you another heart attack on a jack, but let's go lower.
You like those jacks.
I love
He's going to
those
risk them all. Lower than a jack. Yes, with a queen.
All the way. It's higher.
Higher to tie up the match. And she did it with a queen. Just like that. My goodness. The 2 of you whizzing through. We'll set up for the tiebreaker with just 3 cards up there and 3 questions here. Each player with 1 game and $100. And the question goes to you, Hickman. We asked 100 window washers in New York City. Be honest, right now, are the windows in your home dirty? How many window washers said their windows were dirty?
Well, I think window washer is tired of cleaning windows, and he wouldn't clean his house windows. So I think that would be a little high number, about 63.
63 window washers had dirty windows at home, Norma.
But what about the window washers' wives? Don't they wash the windows? So I think the windows are going to be cleaner, so it's going to be lower.
Lower?
Yes.
The actual number of window washers who had dirty windows at home is 49. Lower, Norma. Yes, it's lower. Hickman, you weren't going to give up on that one, were you?
I want it badly.
Your base card is a queen. Another face card.
Okay, Jim. Let's call it lower.
Lower than a queen. No!
Great.
And another face card came up with a break for Hickman.
Good card.
You got a 10.
Okay, I want to go lower, Jim. Lower on it. Lower. 6. Okay. I want to go higher.
If this is higher, we have a new higher. Card Sharks. No! It is not higher. Couldn't take advantage of it. We'll fill in the spaces. Question 2 to you, Norma.
Oh, no.
We asked 100 United States Marines. United States Marines. Do you know how to knit? How many Marines said they do?
Well, you know, my husband is stationed on a Marine base, and the Marines are pretty versatile people. But as far as knowing how to knit, most men do not. So I think the number is going to be pretty low. Let's say 21.
21 knew how to knit.
Jim, I want to go a little lower. I want to go a little lower.
Even lower than that?
Yeah.
The actual number of Marines who said they do know how to knit is 17. It's lower.
Good. Great. Jim, please, I'd like to change the 10.
You won the question. You can change the 10 to a 2.
Great.
Okay, go.
I want to go higher, Jim.
Higher than a 2. Yes.
Great. I want to go higher.
Again
Higher,
for the
Jim.
championship. Higher. No! And he failed again with that last card. Normal play off the queen.
Let's go lower.
Lower than a queen. Yes, with a 9.
I've been showing a lot of face cards. Let's go lower.
She's trying for the win. Lower than a 9. And she did it for the 2. Normal wins again. Hickman, those cards didn't like you in the tiebreaker.
That's too bad, but I'm so glad that I was here. Thank you very much,
Thank
Jim.
you. And of course, you've got $100 and some nice parties.
Thank you very much, Jim.
Thank you, Hickman. Hickman Malkoon and Norma Brown with over $29,000, is going to have a chance to add to that total right after this. Back with a great champion, Norma Brown. You really had to pull that one out.
Yes, sir. That was mighty close. Someone was looking after me.
No, I would love to see you do it again. Doggone it. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on, Norma. You played them so well before, and here we go again. Another $200 in betting money. Now, your $200, of course, you won in the game. Yours to keep. $200 on the bottom line. We give you the new deck of cards and these 3 cards. Minimum bets of $50, $200 more when you move up to the second level. 3 more cards. And all of your bets, of course, at the top, you must bet at least half the money. But you know it. You just went double, double, double on down the line. The last time was 7 cards for $28,800. I'd love to see you do it again. Come on, Norma. Here's $200.
Let's go.
As in the game, you have a choice of 2 base cards on the bottom level. You can change your base card when you move up to the second, and you can change it before you make that big bet. Starting on the bottom line with a jack.
Oh, a jack.
Do you want it?
I can't believe we're doing the jacks again. Let's go for it all, and let's go for lower.
Here she goes again. Everything $200.
Yes,
Lower
$200.
than a jack. Yes.
Okay.
Doubling it to $400, but now you're looking at a middle card.
Yes, now looking at a middle card. Let's go for 100. Oh, shooey, let's go for 200, and let's say it's higher. It's against the odds, I know, but let's go higher.
With the way you've been calling them, Norma, whatever you say, I will go with.
Okay.
$200 against the odds.
Against the odds.
Higher than a 9.
Oh, no.
Now you're right up the middle with an 8 and $200.
Okay. If I go bust, I still go to the second row, so let's bet it all. And let's say it's higher. I've got a feeling for the high cards for some reason.
Higher, $200. Higher than an 8. No, a 3.
Okay.
But you are not out of it. As we move the 3 up, we give you the other $200 of betting money. You're back on the board with $200 and 4 cards to go, Norma.
Let's go for it all. Let's go for higher.
$200. Higher than a 3.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for it all, and let's go for lower.
$400 lower than a queen. It is a 2.
Go for it all, Jim, and let's go for higher.
$800 higher than a 2. A 4. $1,600. Up goes the 4. Do you want it?
Let's go for the 4, Jim. And let's, after $29,000, what, $1,600? Let's go for it all. And let's go higher.
Let's do it
Jim,
again.
let's go.
$1,600
Yes.
if this is higher than a 4. And it is for another $3,200. Great card. Get you busting on the bottom line. Come on down here. Norma, doggone it. Your winnings up now, $32,400 in cash. We'll be right back with a new challenger right after this. That was a sensational comeback. Okay, Norma, here we go again. Brand new decks of cards and a new challenger on Card Sharks. Joe Maldonado. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Jim.
Good to meet you. Tell us about yourself, if you will, sir.
Okay, my name is Joe Maldonado, and I'm a native of California from beautiful San Diego. And I'm currently a second-year dental student at UCLA. And I love all types of sports. I paint, and I meditate every morning so I can be really relaxed.
Great. Good. Did you
It's not working, no.
Didn't even have to ask a question, did I, Joe? Good luck, Joe. You'll play the lower cards, the blue cards, and Norma, the champion, the upper cards, the red cards. Norma, we asked 100 bachelors, would you marry a woman if you knew she could never have children? How many bachelors said they would marry her anyway?
I think many bachelors would, because if you're in love with a woman, biological producing of children doesn't cancel out love. You can always adopt children. So I think the number will be high. I would say 86 will say they will marry.
86 would marry her, even if she could never have children, Joe.
Love is really strong, but children are important also, and I have to say it's lower.
You say lower.
Yes.
The actual number of bachelors who would marry a woman, even if she could never have children, is 82. Just a little lower, Joe. But still, I'm happy to say a lot of them would, because I agree with your logic there, Norma, if you love the person. But Joe gets it, and he gets a king.
Okay. The next card, Jim, has to be lower.
Lower than a king. It is a king.
Lower.
Going lower. Yes,
All right. 3.
Raising it, Joe needs 2 cards for the first game of the match. Joe, your first question. We asked 113-year-old boys, do you subscribe to Playboy magazine? How many 13-year-old boys said they do subscribe to Playboy?
I'm sure they all look at it, but subscribe, that's a different matter. I'm going to have to say, I think it has to be kind of low. I would have to say 35.
35.
Oh, no.
Norma?
I think you can tell from our reaction that I'm sure the answer is lower. What parent would let their child, 13 years old? It's got to be lower.
Lower. If this is lower, get the car, not lower, get the car ready. I think Norma's going to get me. Let's find out. The actual number of 13-year-old boys who said they subscribe to Playboy is 4. It's lower, Norma. Yes. Oh, yeah. And Norma starts with a 6.
Oh, let's change it. Let's see what we can get.
See if we can improve it.
Okay.
No, not a good improvement.
Okay. Let's go for higher.
Higher than a 7. Yes, with an 8.
Let's freeze.
Gonna freeze it. Norma needs 3 cards. Joe needs 2. And Norma, we asked 100 women who support the women's liberation movement. In all honesty, are you more interested in a man's looks or his intelligence? How many feminists said they are more interested in a man's intelligence?
More intelligence means more money in the job, right? They're going for the money. Let's say the number's pretty high.
Third category, money. Looks, intelligence, and money.
So let's go for a high number. I believe intelligence will win. Let's go for 72.
72 are more interested in a man's intelligence.
They definitely go for intelligence. I have to say, I agree with Norma. It has to be intelligence. Higher.
Even higher than 72. The actual number of feminist women who are more interested in a man's intelligence than his looks is 93. Joe, it is very much higher.
Great.
Hey,
Change that card. Change it.
Changing the 7 to an 8. And again, a bad change.
Okay. Lower. It's got to be lower.
Lower than an 8. Yes,
Higher.
2.
Higher.
For the first game in the match, higher. It is. Joe wins the first game. And we'll set up for game 2. Norma, I think this happened to you in the last match. You were trailing.
Seems like it's been a rerun, doesn't it?
Joe, you got a tough champion there. Here we go. Same 2 decks of cards. Question to you, Joe. We asked 100 married women. When you married your husband, was he a mama's boy? How many women said their husband was a mama's boy?
Nowadays, I think men are really independent. I have to say the number is kind of low. I would say, no one agrees with me, do they? I'll have to say 38.
38 were mama's boys, Norma.
I picked up so much after my husband that's what I say, that he was spoiled along the way. I'm going for a higher number because I think women have to look after their husbands too much.
Okay. The actual number of married women who said their husband was a mama's boy when they married him is 23. It is not higher, Joe. Great. And, Joe, you have an ace.
Lower. Definitely lower.
Lower than an ace. A queen.
Lower. It's got to be lower.
Lower than a queen. A 4.
Higher. It's got to be higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, it's lower. We have a new champion. If it's lower, and we do. Wow. Way to go, Joe. And Norma Brown leading us with 32,000.
Thank you so much.
You're a great champion.
Goodbye.
Joe, come on down here. We'll be right back right after this. Congratulations.
Hello there, stupid Mario Brothers fans. Just letting you know that we have finally sent the Season 5 pictures out if you donated $25 or more towards Season 5. The posters that you have gotten, if you donated $50 or more, will be sent this weekend. Because of weird international shipping rules right now in America, we cannot ship everything at once. But the posters will be sent this weekend, so you will be receiving your posters soon. I'm Richard Michael Albers. I just thought I'd let you know, just in case you were wondering, where's my pictures and or posters? So they'll be coming soon. That's really all I have to say. I hope you're enjoying Season 5 so far, and thank you very much to everyone who donated. The season is looking fantastic. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
I thank you, Gene. Well, Joe said he feels lucky, so hope you're going to be with us next time. If Joe goes for the big money, maybe you can duplicate Norma's fee. That is so exciting. There's a lot of money up there. We want to give it away. See you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
This week, a member of our studio audience will receive Hamilton Beach's 2001 electronic computer blender, touch controls for start, stop, clear, 16-speed selection, 1 to 60-second timer, digital readouts, monitor all functions furnished by Hamilton Beach Scoville. And some of our contestants will receive an assortment of exciting Maybelline eye, face, and nail cosmetics featuring new nail color. Protects and colors nails instantly furnished by Maybelline. And you can give Roman Brio men's fragrance gift sets this Christmas. Roman Brio Cologne and Aftershave available in regular or leather scent. And the selection of Tenti products. The great new building set from Hasbro. With Tenti, it's a snap to be a better builder. And Smooth and Silky by Remington. The electric razor for women that we believe shaves as well as a blade. The Remington Smooth and Silky. Due to a technical difficulty, the disclosure of the answer to the third question in the show was retaped. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.